Hey, what's happening? What's happening? This is that boy Rick Titus. This is that boy Rick Titus talking about that exquisite podcast. Exquisite podcast. Listen, we're renting out booth. We're renting out some exquisite podcast booth out here in Waldorf, Maryland, in the St. Charles Town Mall. On the first floor. We're right on the first floor in St. Charles Town Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. Look, come and holler at us. Come and holler at us. Come and talk to that boy. Come and talk to that boy Rick Titus. Come talk to that boy Rick Titus. We're talking about this exquisite podcast. We're renting out booth out here for your family. We're renting out these booths. We want to do the heavy lifting for you. We got the sound card. We got the microphone. We got the software. We got the location. We got an 8,000 square feet. Not 800, but 8,000 square foot of space for your family. So listen, come and do business with people that look like you and I. You know, we are the last one on the group. In all of these groups out here, most of these groups out here, they do business with people that look like them, not like us. So this is the problem that we got. We got a little serious issue going on when it's time to talk about doing business with each other. We're not like how our ancestors were back in the 1800s. And, you know, we're not back like when we was in Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're not like them. You know that song said we not like them? That's us. We're not like them. Some of us are. Some of us got to get that. Listen, some of us got to get that Willie Lynch and that Jim Crow out of our backyard. It has to be gone. You understand what I'm saying, family? You know, we got business that we need to talk. We got to talk about. We got business we need to do. We need to get some more entrepreneurs out here. We need to get some, listen, you came from a great line of people. So, you know, let's do business with someone that looks like you and I. You know, let's not talk about, well, I don't want to do business with a black, or with any black people because every time I do business with them, things get all messed up. Well, every time you do business with other groups, they get messed up too. So what you talking about? What is your point? What's your point? We're dealing with humans out here. Come on, family. Let's get out of there. I don't want to hear nothing about that kind of bull junk. None of that kind of bull junk. Come on now. Let's go ahead and get your podcast up and popping. Listen, you don't even have to be in the state of Maryland to get your podcast on the internet. Man, let the internet be your friend, family. You don't even have to be in the state of Maryland to get your podcast popping. All you got to have is high-speed internet. Give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, and the name of your show and the time of your show. That's all you need. You can do your podcast anywhere in the U.S. of A. and international. The internet is powerful, people. It's so powerful. You can be in Tennessee. I can be in Maryland. I can get your podcast up and running. We got the software to do it. We got the software and the capability to get that done and get that popping for you. This is that boy Rick Titus. This is that boy Rick Titus with that exquisite podcast. With that exquisite podcast, family. Talk to that boy. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, sneak over. Listen, do that boy a favor. Sneak over in the DM, as they say. Sneak over in the DM, as they say. And let's get that podcast up and popping. You know, some of you guys were sitting on the fence. Some of you guys was out there sitting on the fence. Want to know how can you get that podcast up and running? All you got to do is get in touch with that boy. Get in touch with that boy. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. Get in touch with me, family. Let's make this thing happen. Some of you guys out there saying in the family, man, Rick Titus, I don't know what I need to talk about. They got this thing out here called Chat GPT. Chat GPT. All you got to do is just type in what kind of show you want to talk about. And it's going to print out some information for you. So you ain't really got to use your brain these days. All of this new technologies out here. 20 years ago, you ain't never heard nothing about no doggone chat GPT. You ain't never heard nothing about that. You never heard anything about no smartphones 20 years ago. I mean, we in a new age right now that you can do videos, you can express yourself, you can talk about what you need to talk about. Listen, let Exquisite Podcast do the heavy lifting for you, family. We got the software, we got the smart card, we got the location, we got the microphone. So let's go ahead and do the talking. Let you do the talking. Let the video do the selling and the telling for you, family. That boy Rick Titus want to help you. You know, listen, it's a lot of stuff that you can talk about sports. Sports is what's happening right now. The Commanders is running things. Yes, if you're a sport addict, if you're a sports person, this is the time for you to get your podcast up and popping. Politics. What's going on in Chicago? Huh? What's going on in Chicago? What's going on in downtown Washington, D.C.? Your nation's capital. Detroit. L.A. Politics is what's happening as well. If you got a cooking show, you can start doing your cooking show on Exquisite Podcast. Yeah, family, you can start doing your cooking show. You want to talk about entrepreneur, how to get an entrepreneur business started? Start talking about that on Exquisite Podcast. Listen, let me point this out for you, family. Stop listening to your family, your friends, your co-workers that don't even have a podcast, but they're going to tell you not to do a podcast. They're going to tell you, what are you going to talk about, Rick Titus? I'm going to talk about something. Somebody want to hear what I got to say. Somebody will hear what you got to say if you put it out there. If you put it out there, so don't let your family and your friends and your coworkers stop you from doing your podcast. Hey, listen, if you don't know how to put your backdrops together, we got your backdrops. We're going to take care of that for you. You don't know how to put your markups together? We got the markups that we're going to put your markups together. We're going to make you look brilliant. We're going to make you look fantastic. We're going to make you look lovely. That boy Rick Titus is talking to your family. You know, that's what the deal is. That's what the deal is. We got to start doing business with people that look like you and I. Yeah, I said it. That boy Rick Titus said it. Hey, look, let me drop some Cracker Jacks on you. Hey, look, why? Listen, look at the news in a third eye. Why are they not talking about all of these black and brown females that's missing in Washington, D.C., in your nation's capital? Where are they? Where they at? They not on. I ain't seen them on the cocoa butter books. I ain't seen them on the cocoa box. I ain't seen them on that cocoa box. Where they at? Where they at in Washington, D.C.? Huh? Talk to me, man. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. Where are our beautiful black and brown women? Why is that not exposed on the news today? That hurt me, man. That hurts me. I don't know about you, but that hurts me. You know, I guess, you know what? I guess as the older you get, not to say the young ones don't oblige to this, because they are. These are some strong young individuals that we got in the backyard here with foundational black Americans. You understand what I'm saying? But when you get older, you start seeing things a little bit different. Start seeing a little bit things different. And a lot of my little young cats out there dying at young ages, they ain't even meeting the age of 25 yet. So listen, you know, let's put your boots on the ground, as they say. That's what they're saying out there on the internet. Put your boots on the ground. Let's put our boots on the ground and find out, where are these black and brown women at? Where are they at? Where they're disappearing at? In Washington, D.C., in the nation's capital. Where are them? 32 of them, 32, 33, whatever the number is too high. We got a big problem out here, man. We got a big problem out here, and that boy Rick Titus want to talk about it on Exquisite Podcast. On Exquisite Podcast. So get your podcast up and popping, man. Man, talk to that boy Rick Titus. Talk to that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. We located. Let me give everybody some replay. People that's coming in from the CP time. They knocking on the back door. I hear. Y'all don't hear them knocking on the back door. Let me in, Rick Titus. Let me in. They're knocking on the back door. Let me in. And see what's happening with Exquisite Podcast. Oh, I'm going to let the door. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to let them on in. And listen, we located in Waldorf, Maryland. Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland at. In the St. Charles Town Mall. On the first floor, right around the corner from J.C. Penney. Holla at that boy, Rick Titus. Get that Exquisite Podcast up and popping. You got something to say. You want to be heard. You been sitting out on that fence saying, hey, look, I need to get a podcast done. Listen, the internet is a wide and it's a long range business. Let's do business. You don't even have to be in the studio, family. Hey, fam, you can be in Arkansas. I don't care if you're in Alaska. All you got to do is have a high-speed internet and then get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, so we can go over the plan, so we can get you strategized, so we can strategize what your plan is, so we can put you on the internet, so we can put you on this Exquisite Podcast, so you can do business with people that look like you and I, and we can go ahead and get this thing jumping and popping. I want to pull the dog out of you. That boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. Come knock on the door. Come knock on my door and let's open it up and let's see what we can strategize. Let's see what articulate content you can make. Let's make that content together. Let's do that content. You on your phone all day long on social media platforms out here trolling. That's what you're doing, trolling. You're not making no income off of it. That boy Rick Titus is going to show you how to put your ad copies together, how you can look professional so you can say, oh, man, I look like that, Rick Titus? Yes, indeed. Beautiful black woman, beautiful black man. Yeah. That's that boy Rick Titus is going to make it happen with this exquisite podcast, family. So see that boy, sneak over, hey, look, like they say, like the youngins say, sneak on over in the DM. This is that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. Talk to that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. Let's go ahead and get your podcast popping. I'll see you guys on another video.